What up, fish people? Kenny E and my lovely Danny E here for another night of shenanigans. Let's go. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Danny and I have. We've had a pretty good weekend. Uh,
Yeah,
she's got
busy.
she's gotten a lot of cool things this week. We'll put it like that. The coolest thing we got for the weekend, in my opinion, though, we went and got the privilege not only to go to the Greater Portland Aquarium Society today, but our good friend Susie, or we'll say Susan Moore Guppies, invited us to come by and check out her place. Now, I'm going to go back. We're going to have where I am going to go do a Susan Moore Guppies fish room tour soon. Her and I had discussed that. I never like to, when I'm there, and say, "Hey, let's just do a tour." It's kind of rude. So you always got to make sure you schedule. But I'm telling you guys, this place is amazing. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so functional. I mean, she has made it so easy on herself. And I mean, it's like a piece of science almost the way she did things.
And she did it all. It's amazing what this woman has done with this fish room. You guys just have to see it. She did all this stuff. It's just crazy. And it's just so cool.
But Susan knows how to hit all my hot points, man. Live bears and some guppies. And then she has goats, which you all know I love goats. Erica, she's probably on the Facebook side. Yeah, I love me some goats. And Sue has two. One is I forget what it's called, Sue. What's the kind with the no ears? They have ears, but they literally have no flaps. So kind of has almost like an alien head. And then it has this most precious little smile when it's looking at you. And you just want to squeeze it and hug the life out of it.
And
So
bright
cute.
yellow eyes.
Yeah, and it just sits there with this, it's got this cute little like smiley face while it's grinning at you. Oh
It's a
man, it melted me.
Lavanta.
And then she has this other littler one with these beautiful little horns on him. He just looks so cute. He's got like a beige face with a little black beard almost. It's like his beard's a little different shade of color, and I mean, it's really funny. It looks like a dude with a beard with horns when he looks at you. It's kind of, he's cute. Oh, and then the horse was to die for. She'd eat right out
I
of your
don't know if
hand.
you can see the little goat. This is one. I
Yeah,
didn't get a picture of him with his horns,
Yeah, I
though.
did do a short on a little short with the
Yeah.
three of them because we were feeding them, and they're so cute. They were such cute animals.
Yeah, he was adorable. And the horse was so sweet. Loved the horse. That was just fun. I haven't been around a horse in so long, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, so that was our day today, and then yesterday, well, I guess Friday was a hectic night too. As soon as I got off work, we had to head straight to about a 40-mile drive. It's an hour each way, basically, to deliver some fish and shrimp, and then picked up another container for Danny. Now, husbands out there, if you are very supportive of your spouses, I'm going to tell you some of the signs that tells you you're in trouble, okay? Because I've learned this, all right? I'm getting really good at this now. If they're asking for another enclosure, they just randomly send you a little message that says Facebook post or a Craigslist post. You know you're in trouble. That means now they're thinking a new enclosure, and there's a reptile show coming, so you know you're setting yourself up for failure. If they have the means in which to make that animal live, yeah, you're in trouble. And it just so happens, Danny, what did we get this weekend with our 3 available takes?
Nothing. With that, we have 2 little BB crusties. Well, really 3, because we got one from Palm Street and 2 from the reptile show. So yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and it was a great day. Because the other thing too that we got to do today was we got to have breakfast with Kim and Roland before
Yes.
the Guppus meeting.
And that's always a fun start. Roland makes me
Yep.
laugh so hard. And then Kim is like the queen of one-liners. She nails you. If you set yourself up with Kim, she'll get you.
Shelby says, MFG, Monster Fish Gal. Oh, did you say hi, the hellos? I didn't hear that.
I didn't even know I did it because it got me thinking about everything.
Everything. Like, there's so much. And you're going to have to show them the baby goldfish that we got.
Yeah, I wish I hate when I do it with this though, because it glares off of there. Maybe I'll come back in, I'll leave. Well, the problem is when I'm running the stream though,
I can add you. Can we send you a link and add you that way?
I can add myself this way too. I'll just be careful when I'll come back here and just get me off that way, because that way I don't remember that one time I did something similar and I blew us out of the stream and whatnot. So let me go through the hello so we don't forget again. The first name was Miss Carol. Good to see you, Carol. Always great to see you. Susan Moore Guppies coming in second.
Sage, Cave of Wonders.
Ola. What'd you say?
Sage, Cave of Wonders.
Yeah. Why don't you keep going then?
And then you already said hi to Seville Steve. Dennis, hello, hello, hello. And Lori, Monster Fish Gals. Night Owl Aquatics, hello. At the Garden of Eater is right here. So hello, hello, hello. And
what up, Grant?
And then, of course, Roland. And he says, Kim says hello, everyone. She's cooking at the moment, more so than usual.
We must have guests tonight.
And Victor Coco, hello. Hello, hello. So I think I made it to the end. That's good. Ta-da! How was that for an unusual start? Me saying hellos instead of Kenny.
Yeah. And that is Happy New Year to everyone. I guess this is our first stream since the new year. So
is it? No, it's not. It's already the 10th. No, we were on last Sunday.
Did we say Happy New Year last Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
We did. See, old age.
Some of my issues we were starting to notice is the short-term memory, guys. That's to remind me of things quite a few times in a week. Until it becomes old news, then my brain registers it. So,
yeah. So, goodness, we had such a great weekend. We really did. Great week, actually. And I'm working hard to get those other 2 tanks. One will go here. I haven't decided if I'm going to put the other one here or up there. So, I don't know. So.
Now, one thing we learned about this little Lily White that she got, man, that thing, he jumped. I was trying to, handle him. That I always do it from that chair she's sitting in. That little guy, I got long arm span, jumped, did like a ninja flip, and landed directly on my big Norwegian nose, just sitting there chilling, eyeball to eyeball to me, and then seconds later, using my nose as like a springboard, and bing, and then he's back behind Danny's head on that tank there. Oh man, I'm like, okay, this thing from here on out. See, I got a fish keeper of me. I'm going to put him on my finger, and I'm going to take my biggest aquatic net. And that's how I'm going to transport these things when I'm doing things with them. Because I mean, they're really fast, and they can move like 3 feet in about 2 seconds. And
Mary
they'll
Oliver.
have no fear, man. No fear. It's just feet in the air, paws like this, and they're just going. I mean, they go for it. There is no fear with those little guys.
Listen to this. Mary Oliver says last free tank was 100-gallon free, but owner neglected to say 12 RES turtles came with it.
Oh
So
my
yes,
goodness.
free tank. Oh, I don't know what 12 RES is, but a turtle that one of my grandchildren, grandchildren, great grandkids inherits when I die.
Oh my goodness.
I have laughed so hard today. And look how clear the tanks are getting behind Ken. That's awesome. And you guys should see how nice Drogoneta's tank is starting to look.
The only thing, did you see how this wood over here? That wood is. See how dark that tank is getting? It's almost like a. Yeah, I mean that is like a almost red color almost.
What,
Dark
the
brown
wood?
for sure. Yeah, I think it's either that big piece of grapevine we had put in there, or it's that one in the middle there. One of those two is bleaching that red stuff.
Oh, the tannins.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I think I'm going to leave it just to see because I think that's what we had in there when they started breeding. The
Tannins
last
are
time.
good. Well, it kind of depends on the kind of fish. I mean, it wouldn't be so good for cichlids, I guess.
Well, some cichlids would be all right. The zebra cara would love those conditions.
June says, my son will inherit my red ear slider. She's barely 25.
Wow. We'll have to rethink this turtle thing. Who's going to take them over for us?
Well, maybe we won't get ones that last 100 years.
Well, I didn't know turtles do the same as tortoises. I
I don't
thought it was
know.
a turtle.
I don't know what the lifespan of a turtle is.
Well, I mean, she said
and
it's only 25, and somebody said it's.
And Sue gave me the coolest plant today. It's something I had a really long time ago. And I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but it's a Echinodorus vesuvius. And it's this curly, spirally plant, and they send off runners and they propagate themselves. And they're such a cool plant. And I was just like, oh my gosh, when I saw it, when she actually gave it to me and I got to looking at it, I'm like, I think this is a Vesuvius. And then I came home and I looked it up and bingo, that's exactly what it is. And I'm like, this is gorgeous.
Well, anything Sue touches turns to gold. I mean, guys, I had my line pretty straight, but Sue has taken those lines. Sue is the one that got all of my guppy lines, and now she's made them even better than when I had them. I mean, the blues in some of those blues she had, it was just, I mean, I was just sitting there gawking at the blues. They were so good in them. Yeah, Sue is I'm going to start calling her the guppy whisperer, man.
So Roland says my tanks look clear too with no water changes.
What does that mean? Yeah. You know what, though, guys? I'm going to tell you right now. I know. I'm going to tell you right now. Fish keeping is a lot easier than reptiles. I mean, every day on all those tanks, you're on there with having to be with vinegar water because they're either pooping and crapping on it, peeing on it, or
all I have to do is
try to
pick
walk
up
through
your
the water dish, then walk through the thing, and then cement the paste, the stuff, little footprints all over it. I always love those days because I mean that's you got all while you're trying to make sure not to scratch the glass. You know, it's a pain.
Aquariums with Lefty. Hello. How are you?
Yeah, she says 40 to 50 years. Yeah.
Yeah, June says nothing as nasty as a red-eared slider. You know, we had those in Illinois, and oh my gosh, I didn't realize when we got them that it was going to require so much filtration.
Yeah. They
Oh my,
kindly went back to the reservoir we found them in after
oh
about a
my
month or two. They were cute until, yeah. Then we
god.
have to put Edward sanitation on the side of our head because that's what we were, sanitation. Turtles, man.
Man, I was having to take that tank, haul that tank outside and clean it out there, and I'm just like, oh
Oh,
god,
that was horrible.
oh my gosh. And then, so I was reading this. I don't know how this is all going to work out. This was an experiment, but I ordered a whole bunch of mealworms. And then they said, hey, breed your own mealworms. It's easy. Put it into this shoebox and put in oats in the bottom and put in these egg crates, and you will have millions of mealworms. Well, right now I have millions of beetles. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. There's one of my containers, those 3 containers up here in the corner. Let's see, right there, those 3 right there. I just pulled one down tonight to see if I can find any mealworms left in it, and it is covered in beetles. And I'm just like, this was supposed to be a mealworm factory.
Okay, well, check it out. I guarantee you we can experiment with those bad boys tonight. I guarantee you open up that Drycon tank and dump those beetles on that, they will take them out.
Well, they're supposed to lay the eggs that make the mealworms.
Well, I'm just saying, if those
So
beetles get to be too much, that's what I don't want to see an abundance of those.
Yeah. So
I'm just telling
stay
you, if you
tuned.
get sick of it, that's a very easy way to extinguish right away.
So stay tuned on that project. We shall see in a couple of months how that works out. Oh, hang on. I think I have a delay. Hang on. Shiva, no.
When my wife probably ordered something on an Amazon and didn't look at the time it was being dropped, and it's probably being dropped now. Hopefully she's smart enough to be weaponized while going to the door after dark, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to end up getting one, June, and that's kind of what I was thinking. I've got one more area I can do something like that in if I wanted to inside the house, or I could do it right off of here and enclose a little better, and I could do it off of here, but I think that would still be too cold.
I'll be back on in a second. Groceries just got delivered.
Are you serious? It was what I thought. She had Amazon groceries delivered right now. And if you guys can see, as you all know, Lori Monster Fish Gal is going to be having a grandbaby very soon. And they do have a wish list. If anybody could donate to that, it'd be greatly appreciated. And she did drop a link for that. Yeah, you're lucky, June. You're out there in California where it stays a little warmer than up here. But then you pay for it all summer. So it's like winter's great, summer is scary for keeping things outside, I'm sure, there. Unless they're a desert animal, I guess it'd be all right. We do apologize. She didn't look at the time on the delivery. She'll be right back. But you know what? While she's not there, I could put her on solo for you for a little bit, Mary, until she gets back. I can still talk to y'all, and you guys can check that out because it is amazing, guys. And I'm going to tell you right now, YouTube does it, and the camera that she's got on there, I don't think does it great justice. If you saw this in person, is where you're really. And I do plan doing a pro video on this probably this week at some point. I had one made last month, but I forgot a couple things. Danny didn't want me to just edit on top of it, so I just scratched it. I erased it off of YouTube, and I figured I'd do a good, better one. Let her get a little more done, and then do one, which I think I'm waiting until she gets these last two enclosures done. So the last two, if you guys look from left to right, far left, right behind the chair there, that is our white tree frog enclosure. And up higher, there's a lot more foliage, but down here is near the root system. But this is the one we got to take them out of. As soon as she gets you see these two here. Well, the one top right there is the gargoyle gecko. And then right below that is one of our, I think that is a cappuccino crested gecko. And then you see those two little trays are these two tiniest babies we just got. And one's a lily white, and the other is, he was a tiger. Lily to be a cute little tiger, which once we get a little more, let them amalgamate next week or the week after, and we get time and we can make them understand they don't have to, end up on the lens camera when we're showing stuff to you. We'll pull them out and be able to show you guys. Or if nothing else, we'd bring for the screen, maybe Danny could put them in one of those cups. We'd be able to show them to you that way. And then behind her there, on the very, very top, and the Daniken logo is blocking. But on the very, very top up there, there's the moon you would see. And that is our crab exhibit. That's our vampire. There you go. And then right below that is my hibernating leopard gecko. That's my Freya. Then the far left on the bottom down there is her kahua gecko. And he is going to eventually end up in one of the doublies that we got. But I think for now, he's just going to go in one of the other enclosures she's finishing. And then right below that, or in the middle there, the middle one there is our, what is that? That one is the
smaller of the two cresties that were in there. That's the one that we got from Cresty Love Syndicate.
Yes.
And then that one.
Phantom? No, the Phantom's on the far right, isn't he?
Yeah, that's this one. And we also got her from Cresty Love Syndicate.
Yeah, this lady has got such beautiful animals.
She really does. There, kind of.
The very top up there is my little crocodile skink, and I'm going to start working with him more. I want to find out first off, because we don't know if it was the male or the female that died the very first day we had it, so I need to get him boxed up in the next reptile show, take it in to somebody that knows knows him, or call somebody and see.
Or he could have his wife look and she can tell him.
Then why haven't you caught it and done it yet?
Because you were supposed to catch it for me. That tank's too high for me.
I could have caught him the last time I was in the tank. I didn't know that's what you were waiting on.
Yeah.
All right.
All I have to do is look at the pads on their back feet.
But that little troublemaker below the my Amazons is our Panther Chameleon, and that is Bogey, and the name suits him really. If y'all, I don't know if you saw the short with Danny, but all she did is when to give him some crickets, he latched onto her thumb and then grabbed his foot on her other hand and climbed right up her arm very quickly. It's like I'm tired of being in this cage. And then that's when he kept going all the way up her head. I said, I might as well make it short of this. But he started in his cage all the way up her arm and up.
Yeah, just perched,
Right.
got up on your head because chameleons like to get in the highest place that they can.
But he was funny. He just was just sitting there chilling with her. Then he tried to do it to me. He wanted my hand so he could climb up me. And I said, no, we're not up for that now.
So, Seville Steve, to live their best life, each of the reptiles that I have are solitary animals to keep, unless you're mating them, and then they actually probably should be separated after the mating occurs. You can keep a male and a female together of some of the species, but that can end up in fights, bites, missing tails, missing fingers, whatever, scars. Yeah, I would just rather have them play it safe and have them individually housed. And then that way, too, I can just spend my time with each one individually.
Well, we're going
really,
to.
they should
We
be.
are probably going to breed the crusty geckos. My wife and I both absolutely love them.
Which is funny because that's the one Ken disliked the most.
But then the treaty came around. Then once the treaty looked me in the eye, and that one bonded with me right away. The rest is history. The rest are all your idea.
Also, too, Seville Steve, if I'm really being 1,000% honest, I love like aquascaping and I love this terrarium scaping that I've been doing. I love making these enclosures with all the plants, and they'll fill in more with the plants as it gets a little bit more progressed. These are all still fairly new enclosures, so they haven't had a chance to really get established. And in some cases, some of the plants have been dying, so I'm switching those out for different plants and such. But each of these individual enclosures gives me an opportunity to get those creative juices flowing and to make a really lush environment. And I love plants. I love animals. I love water. I love everything. So all this kind of stuff. So this is a Zen room.
Yeah,
although maybe not so Zen.
Fun. She's been having a lot of fun.
So the frogs that are in here, if Ken's in here talking, like on days that I work in the office, he'll come up here and spend time. And if he talks in a certain timber, the frog, the big male frog in this one, starts croaking because every time Ken talks, he wants to join in the conversation.
Yeah, he sure does. And the other day I'm on the phone with a guy, and I'm talking, and I'm trying my hardest to just go a little deeper so the customer can't hear this damn frog behind me. And finally he goes, Kenny, you've talked to me 100 times. I can tell what's going on. What kind of frog is it? I said, he goes, yeah, I had them in the 70s. He goes, I love those animals.
Thank you, Benjamin Peters. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it in here, and I can't wait until those other two enclosures get in here so that I can feel like I'm full. Kenny knows frog. Cool.
I tell you, those frogs will get you. But the thing about frogs, any frogs, and really any of the reptiles we keep, we're keeping our handling to a very bare minimum.
Yeah.
Danny and I are with the little ones right now. It's daily. I just want them to get used to us being with them, and then that way, when we got to upgrade their enclosure, or if we have to move them to, it's nice to have them completely out. Well, we want to do 100%, disinfect, clean, really nice their enclosure. So we got to get them used to at least a little handling to do that. But the good
But
news
my-
is we don't have to do that. But well, especially the way Danny is doing them with the full bioactive, it just makes it a lot easier. If you just
I have to
throughout
spot
the,
clean.
the week, you just spot check, make sure there's no solids, and get that out. And
Yeah, and
for
then
the most part,
the one that I
bioactive
have to
was-
work the hardest on because it just has the solid floor and it's not bioactive is bogies. I don't have a way to make that enclosure bioactive until I get
I
it
do.
in the new setup. How?
we can get a tray and you set your cage on the tray. There is trays out there and they've got different dimensions. And the thing about it, it would be on actual wheels. Then you could take him
Yeah.
wherever the hell you wanted to go with them.
Well, that's the way his new enclosure is going to be, but his new enclosure is going to be much bigger.
What you need me to do, because he's getting very rambunctious.
June says Chick loves to pee on me. What is
You know,
Chick?
Lord, I don't think I haven't had any of ours do that to me yet.
No, I haven't either. Not
No, I
yet.
think we must have very politically correct lizards.
Mary Oliver says, Kenny, the guy was at least asked you about the frogs, secretly hoping you would tell him, versus getting an answer from you. What you mean? We don't have any frogs.
Well, we'll have some more frogs, trust me. Right now, because when I think frogs, all I'm thinking are those itty bitty cute little dart frogs that make little chirps all day. I'm like, I could never work in your office again if you get them. I mean, it's bad enough. I
Yeah,
got
that's
chirping
one thing we
blow
had
behind
a
my head.
discussion about because one of the enclosure that we did the deal in the parking lot on.
While delivering fish, mind you.
Well,
Trying for another new tank, so all this madness could happen. Rush hour traffic, Friday night traffic, bared through all that. Get down there. The one lady, just like me, must have been Marine. 5 minutes till she's showing up from the time we were supposed to meet. She's in and out. The other guy was supposed to be there at 5, but he showed up at what was it? No, he said he would meet me I told him to be there at 5:02. And he showed up at like 22 after.
Reed. Sue Moore Guppies would like the blue Moscows. She needs blue Moscows. The ones she's got have been turning darker and darker and aren't the bright blue anymore. So
Yeah, if you
Maybe-
got the actual Hawaiian blues, like from me, yes, I think
Yes.
Sue Moore would love you if she could get some of those, Sage.
yes. Sorry, don't mean to jump in on that deal, but we just had this conversation with Sue.
Yeah, I know she's one, and she'd probably swap guppies with you. She just likes to play with guppies like you guys do.
Gary Steen, he says, I would like to keep reptiles, but not a fan of feeding creepy crawlies. See, and that's kind of Ken's objection to snakes. He doesn't want to feed things that were like rodents. He doesn't want to do that. That's too much. So, yes, I can understand not wanting to feed creepy crawlies, and they are good for reptiles. So, yeah.
What up, Whip?
So Sage says Wavis is the 18th in Eugene. That's next weekend.
I think so. Today's the 11th, so 18th.
Yeah.
Well, 18th? No. Must be the 17th.
No,
What's
it'll be
today's-
the 18th. Today's
Yeah,
the 11th.
17.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. I don't care. I go down there.
Yeah. We'll come down
I
too.
think we go down that far. We might as well take my truck.
Whips, hello. It's like, let's get tanked.
Speaking of which, guys, for good times, everybody's going to have to remember Mr. and Mrs. Vine's Fish Fam campout at the good old Peplin Farm. So, and I'm trying to remember the dates. Please, somebody help me. I think it's this year. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm losing track. Lori or one of the mods that knows the information for the
family
But
camp out.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know where that's posted.
I think it's at should be at the Fish Fam links are in here too. They'll usually know it. But anyway, I will most definitely there. I'm going to hope that Danny can be able there. We'll see though, because she has a lot of stuff she needs vacation time for this year. So it's going to be a matter if she can. There it is. I told you, if Monster Fish Gal's in the house, you cover. So guys, this is going to be one of the. If you just want an event to just go have fun, just go and talk fish and geek out with a bunch of fish heads, and just have a nice little camping experience. And let me tell you, the Peplin Farm is pretty darn special, especially when the lights go down and you're looking up at the skies. If it's clear skies, it will be like nothing you've ever seen. It's just beautiful. You see almost every constellation. It's because there's not a ton of city lights. I mean, it's just amazing. That's one of the things I remember the first time I ever went there with the skies. I could just get lost. I would probably just cover myself in off and just lay in my pickup just to look at those skies.
Cover myself in off.
Well, you have to in Wisconsin. If you're in Wisconsin and we're all camping, you know darn well. I mean, mosquitoes will get you in Wisconsin this time at that time of year. I mean, you got to be prepared. Unless you got a good fire roaring with a lot of smoke, maybe salmonella going all the way around the fire, you might be okay. But you don't go to Wisconsin without off.
So, I had a question to ask you about that. I don't remember what it was. I got distracted with what's going on in the chat. George is upset because we're trying to take the Moscows that that we were trying to snatch up for Sue Moore Guppies. If you have enough to go around, we would love to have some for Sue. Or Sue could come down with us.
Mine. Those are mine. You don't get between George and Guppies, man. He gets incensed a little bit.
Covering oneself with off is better than covering oneself with manure.
Oh yeah, I've done both.
Hey, and down in Costa Rica, they're like, you see these termite mounds? Get in there and get some of the dirt from that and rub that all over yourself, and that'll keep the mosquitoes away. Well, yeah, we're just going to pull off the side of the road and jump in a termite mound.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh. Susan Moore Guppy says, we can trade. Whips Worlds, I'm going to flush my Moscows if Ed doesn't take them. I'm done with guppies. What kind are they, Whip? Are they blue Moscows?
That's another place, man. I would love for Sue to be able to go down and see Ed's fish room. I think Sue would absolutely geek out in Ed's fish room.
Yes. Well, we got to get her to go back to Tennessee. Well, how close does he live to Kentucky? How close is Tennessee?
3 hours, maybe.
Because the ACA's in, what is that, St.
It's
Louis.
back to
again? No.
Kentucky, Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville.
So it's going to be that same deal where you can go and tour
Rusty Whistle's
Rusty's place. Yeah.
Fish House. That's happening at the ACA this year. So, Fish Fan Barbecue, July 30th through August 1st.
There you go. Thank you so much, Lori.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you would at Ed's place, Sue. I've been there, and that was years ago. I can just imagine his fish room got better after I left. I can't even imagine what it is.
Kenny, aren't the mosquitoes the state bird of Wisconsin?
I would have to believe they may be, man. Because I have seen mosquitoes that would probably fly away with the bird. That's for darn sure.
Select Pet says, Danikin, are you coming to the Bluegrass Bash ACA convention? I saw numbers today. We got more registered than any previous convention in January.
Huh.
So I don't think we will be able to, because Ken has a wedding in Illinois in October. Is that right, Ken?
Mm-hmm.
And he had one other commitment. I think it's in Florida this year. So that will use up the vacation that he has. So, yeah.
And then I also have we have the Bend in California and then Washington this year.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a busy year and hasn't even started yet.
Susan Moore Guppy says, just noticed 26 watching and only 2 likes. Ah! Love you
Well,
guys.
Sue, we are an acquired taste, Sue. You gotta so Roland and Carol and Sue, thank you. Those are my ones I know would for sure give me a like. I bet you June is too. So, Gary, what's up, Gary?
Whoops World says, I think Ed is taking them though. Where was?
Who's saying they're flushing fish?
Whip.
I didn't see anybody say flush fish.
He says, I'm going to, here, let me show you. He said, I'm going to flush my Moscows if Ed doesn't take them. I'm done with guppies.
Gary, for sure he's kidding. No, he's talking crap. He would never do that to a fish.
So
No,
George is
not
going to
Whip.
go to the ACA.
Now, Whip, if he was going to kill him or something like that, he would tell you he's going to go and walleye fishing or something. He wouldn't do that to a fish. I'm teasing again, Gary.
Mary Oliver says, I thumbs up on the way into streams. Only took one time of Zen scolding. It's automatic now.
Oh, I don't think you're actually part of the fish cam until you've been scolded by Zen at least once. I think that's part of passage of becoming a fish cam member. You have to be scolded and spanked by Zen a couple of times.
So, yeah. Did you show them while I was off getting the grocery delivery? Did you show them the little cute little goldfish?
No.
Oh.
All
They're
right.
so cute. Now, you guys, I
I'll
haven't
try
had goldfish
my
since
camera
we
because
lived
they'll
in
be too
Hawaii.
hard. They'll look like crap. So I'm going to mute this one and come back in on the other ones. I'm going to mute myself for now.
All right. So, who all have been scolded by Zen in person? have not been scolded in person. But I haven't had goldfish since we lived in Hawaii. And Sue was playing around with breeding some goldfish, and she was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna try this. And so they're just fancy goldfish. They're not like ranchus or specific or anything. It was like a combination of some goldfish, but they're just adorable. And she was going to take him into a local pet store. And she goes, but if you guys want some, take them. So we scooped up a couple of them, and I was just in love with some of them that were swimming around in the tank. And I ended up getting the one that I'd been eyeballing, actually the two that I'd been eyeballing, and then Ken picked out the other two. And anyway, it was super cool. Now, hopefully, Ken will come back on the stream here with his cell phone so you guys can see these really cute. Like, they're this big. They're like 1.5 inches-ish. Now, they'll get, like, big, but so they're going to end up having to go in at least 125. And Ken reminded me we have an extra 125 sitting out in the garage, so I may have to set that up just for them. Oh, here comes Kenny.
All right, I'll get this flipped around. Oh, I think I screwed up again, woman. I guess I do it like that. Can you see them? Because I can't see like I usually would.
We can see one lifted up just a little bit. Now a little bit to the right or left. I don't know. But you see them back there. Aren't those the cutest little chubbiest little fish? They're so cute. Look how cute that is. They've got black and gold and white. Ken to the left. There we go. There we go. There we go. Stop. Good. Look, he's so cute. That was really the only like cold water tank, or not really cold, but tank that we didn't have a heater in. So we put them in there for now. It's a 30-gallon. And like I said, they're just about 1.5 inches. But I'll have to get like a big tank set up for them. But how cute. And now I've got, yes, they're chunky nuggets. That's a perfect description.
Then a couple of really old gold clouds.
Yeah. They're so
and then
pretty.
There's another fish that's getting transplanted in here. We didn't realize was still in here. We got a Pandagara in here now too.
And there hasn't been a heater in that tank forever.
And he's probably been living in here a year now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Kenny.
You're welcome. I'll go back to the other one now. I got to make sure I don't end stream this time.
Yes, please. So he didn't end the stream. Yay, Kenny! So Mary Oliver says, Whip, start my GoFundMe. Let's get Mary to Bluegrass Bash since we couldn't get me to last year's Clash. Yeah, and even Kenny and I were at last year's Clash. That was the very first time I've ever been. There we go. That's much better. Thank you, Kenny, for showing them. Aren't those little goldfish so cute? I just adore them. I can't wait to see them all big and bubbly. I'm just thrilled with them.
Depending on what we have and where things go, they might even end up in one of these bigger tanks, actually.
I was thinking I should put them on the hearth tank for now.
Oh, there's 55 out here.
Yeah.
I would redo the substrate. Maybe. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
they like gravel better.
Yeah. And we can
Does they
dump all
eat?
the duckweed in there.
Yeah. Plus the crabs or the crabs.
So Phil Steve said, "Good job, Kenny. No one saw that you didn't have pants on." I don't know how he can do that because I can't do that. I'm not that
That's that
flexible.
good side. Don't ask me to do that this side.
Well, he literally used to be able to put his legs behind his head. How do you do that? I have no idea. And then he would kind of scooch on his butt when his legs were behind his head. It was really kind of creepy looking.
You don't want to ask about the brakes.
Roland, good night. Thanks for joining.
Night, Roland. Love you, buddy.
Love you. It was good to see you guys.
I love those two. We usually get to spend more time with them, but they had to get, where were they going to Safeway? Where were we going to pharmacy or something, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't remember.
They had a busy night tonight, so.
Yeah. And then we went out and spent some time with Sue. Then we rushed home, and then I realized, oh no, I never went and got mealworms. So I did this mad dash up to the pet store, got giant mealworms, and made it home.
Not bad with that. I got 3 of them in my hand. I'm giving
super
Bogey
worms.
some last minute lovin's. Gave him 3. Don't. He ate them.
Yeah.
He only gets to eat like this for like 3 more months, and then we have to start gradually cutting him back because then he only needs it,
Yeah.
I don't think we're ever going to be crude and, unless he starts getting really fat. But they say like 2 to 3 crickets every other day. I don't know if I do that to him. I probably do like 1 and maybe 2 the next day, 1 and then 2 the next day, just so he feels like he's very rambunctious. He's got to have something to mess with. So you got to have something to entertain him.
Seville Steve says it's pretty awesome when you don't have tires but can still leave skid marks.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh my God. I did not need that mental
What up,
picture.
Andy? Good to see you, buddy.
Oh no. Mary Alice says, Danny, little goldfish grow into big goldfish. Jathan, my 4-year great grandson, a small fancy goldfish. Now it's 7 inches and its belly is the size of a softball. Beautiful calico and fins and tail, long and flowing. Yeah, no, that's why they need to go into 125 gallon. It's like I was saying. Yeah, right now they're in a 30 because they're tiny. But in a very short amount of time, they will be going into a 125.
So we also got, that 110 upstairs. We both get the dimension. You might be able to fit that on this hearth.
What? The 110.
I got that acrylic upstairs.
The one that's in the living room?
No, there's another one out in the garage.
Yeah.
The smaller of the 2 I grabbed.
Yeah.
Remember, there was the big one and then there was the little one.
Yeah.
I want to get all this shit set up this year and be done so the rest I can put up for sale and get out of here and all the other mess with it. And
yeah. Well, Sue was saying the same thing when we were visiting with her. She says, I've got all this fish tank equipment and junk that I don't need. And she said, I just need to get rid of it. And I have some of that out in my garage too. And so Ken's right. We need to get rid of the old stuff so that it's not cluttering up and taking up the space that we could actually be using. So he's not wrong.
which I'm going to try to figure out, make more space, like upper cabinetry down here as we go the rest of the time we're here. just little things up and out of the way, you know. So the one thing we're noticing the older we get is we need approximately 2.5 to 3 feet aside for normal walking conditions for us, or something's getting screwed, man.
We don't exactly walk in a straight line anymore.
Yeah, it's a mess.
But that's one thing about here with the stuff that I'm doing. I've got storage space up there, and like I'm taking up some storage space over there and a little bit over there, you know, and I'm using like right now this for plants, and I've got all my isopod containers underneath, and same over here. These are all isopods. So I've got little nooks and crannies of storage everywhere. So, yes, Sage, it is time for a fish stuff rummage sale.
But ask her where her clothes are at. With all
downstairs in the laundry room.
Yes, she don't take all the space. She can't get to her clothes anymore in the room.
Well, I can't get to my clothes anymore because look. Dun, 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 dun. There's my closet. It has my printer in front of it. So I can't get to my closet. So we have this really long laundry room. And what I did when we first moved in
shit.
No, I put up shelves around the whole length of the laundry room so that we could fold clothes and put it up there in piles and have it all nice and organized. And I put up a coat rack thingamajiggy all the way across the whole room so you could hang up clothes as they came out of the dryer. And that's just kind of where I leave them until I need them. So,
it's supposed to be a 50-50 state. No, in Oregon, it's 30% husbands, 70% wives. She's already taken over 2 closets upstairs.
Well, one place for my shoes. Part of it is shoes and reptile equipment.
Yeah, like whoever comes and stays with us, you're going to be looking in this spare room that we've got. That's why I'm saying we need storage space back there.
You know, and that is the one thing that I loved about this house was how much storage we have in it. And it's like we have no storage. Part of our storage got taken up by the boat.
Well, that was never our storage anyway. The kids always I looked at the shit we removed from that level. None of it was ours.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
There was nothing in that area of ours other than my uncle's chest that was given to me.
So Mary Oliver says, Lori, is grandchild boy or girl surprise until born? Girl, due March 4th, Mary. Nice.
Little girl.
They just wrap their grandpas around their pinky.
Yeah, they do a little bit usually. Plus, mine's really good at it.
It's just like, Pa.
Always starts with that. No, it's always Pa. I said, yeah, I love you. Well, I love you too, Maven. So when are we going fishing again? And I tell her, okay, well, I love you, Paul.
There was one time I was there sitting outside in front of their camper trailer. She woke up and she opens up the door and she says, Grandma. I'm like, what? Where's Paul? I said, well, he went to the store. Oh, and she slams the door. I'm like, well, we know who's important here. Oh no, Gary Stein. Aw. Well, we all make mistakes. We all learn from them. We don't mean to do it, but sometimes that stuff happens. That was another thing that I asked Sue for. I said, I need leaves. I need dead leaves.
What do you need leaves for? You got 18 millions here that you don't use.
I've used up a ton of my leaves. I have like no reserve left. I'm going to have to be like stocking up this next year. As soon as it becomes fall, I'm going to have to be out there collecting leaves.
Well, I can tell you, don't ever collect anything kitty corner from us. Don't ever collect anything across the street from us.
I'm
I
not going
see
to
those
in the
guys spraying
neighborhood.
shit on their shit all the time over there.
No, I'm never going to do it here. I'll do it out where that's pesticide free. Sue's house, everything's pesticide free. I just need to get out there at the right time of year. And
Oh darn, the excuse to go back to Sue's farm. Oh darn.
Mary Oliver, this is so true. At Seville, Steve, walkways can be widened, but if you trip in a tank, you'll end up swimming with your fish.
Well, one
Yep.
step from that, when you've got a bony kneecap like mine, Mary, is your leg goes through the tank, you gash it open, and your fish feed on your leg juice.
Oh my gosh, Kenneth, stop it. Anyway, we're over time.
And then before you go to the hospital, you got to mop up all the mess from the fish, get them transferred while you're tourniqueting your leg. And then you head to the hospital after you get all your fish safe.
Yes, so she has maple and alder trees. So
Oh,
we're over
nice.
time, Kenny.
Are we already again?
Yes.
Is Jeff going tonight? Monster Fish Gal, is Jeff going tonight? Do you know? Guys, I didn't realize that we were over. So if Jeff is going, we're going to send you there. I'm waiting for Lori to see if she sees it.
George says, I am live. Yes, I am. So George, RB3?
Okay, send him over to George then. Monster Fish Gal, if you would, if you got George's stream there, we'll
Yeah,
send him
he
over
says-
to George.
She says no Jeff tonight.
Anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all showing up. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate our members and, of course, our moderators for keeping us safe. And then mostly greatly appreciate y'all you showing up every Sunday and hanging with us for the hour. We appreciate that. Head on over to George's stream. We'll see you same time next week. And as always, love your fish and your reptiles. This is Kenny Yee
Buenas
and the lovely
noches.
Danny. Imperial Snowches. Oh my God, woman.